Good afternoon, YouTube. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I know I haven't really been posting many videos lately. I've just been busy, and I know it takes me kind of a long time whenever I buy plants and I import them. It takes a few weeks to come, but I have a box to open from Ecuagenera. I had 3 plants from my last order. Unfortunately, one of them died, and one of them had some type of, looked like a bacterial infection, and the other one, it was just bad when it came to me. Like, they all looked really nice. Within 2 or 3 days after I filmed my last unboxing with them, those 3 plants just went straight to hell. So I contacted them, and they were nice enough to say, hey, send the plants back. I think I sent them back to their Florida location, and then I guess within 2.5, close to 3 weeks, it came in the mail. So hopefully, these plants will do well. I know I have another plant or 2 plants that I want to share with you guys, an update on them. So let me get this open real quick. I absolutely love ordering plants online and getting plant mail. It's happy, it's fun. I like making my videos. I'm sorry that the camera looks a little wonky. I still haven't gotten my setup. I haven't gotten, a good setup to make my videos, but again, this is how the plants come, packaged like normal. And let's see what they got. Okay, this is one of them, and I think this is, this is the philodendron lentii. I asked them to swap out the philodendron Sherberichii, because that plant, I could tell that was a very fussy plant, and if they send me another one, it's probably just gonna die. So I asked them kindly, since it was the same price, if she would be nice enough to just swap it out. I've never had a problem with Ecuagenera. I think, they really stand by the products and the plants that they sell, which is really good. I've never had an issue with them that they didn't resolve. So hopefully these other plants will do well. So I was really bummed out about the plants dying, so don't want any issues with the plants. Okay, this looks kind of big. And there it goes. I see some green, which is always a good sign. It's always a good sign to see green, so I have to do it like this. Oh, wow, this is awesome. Look at that thick stem right there. So far, so good. Again, I'm really sorry about the camera angle. It looks horrible. Okay, this is the philodendron lentii. I think it's called lentii. And it looks good. These are big leaves. I really like this, and it's got a leaf coming up. And the next one I have here is the Anthurium Angamarcanum. This is the name of it right there. Like I said, I don't know where or how they name these plants. I really don't. Some of these plants have some very peculiar names. Very strange names, but it is what it is. This actually looks like a bigger one that I got before, because the one I got before, it looked like it had some type of infection. So it started to yellow around the leaves, and it looked like it had little dots or something around the rim of the leaf. I didn't trust it, and I just sent it back. So, and this one is a much, much better looking one that I got before. It's much bigger. The leaves are a lot more smaller. They're a lot smaller because the last one I had only had like 3 leaves, and I can tell it's got like some type of white stuff on it. I think they spray the plants with some type of pesticide, because I've noticed that on other plants that I've gotten from them. It's kind of white, if you can see that. But so far so good. And the third and last one, and this is gonna be my Anthurium magnificum, because the one I had before, it died within a few days. So hopefully looks like it will go good. I know I had asked them to send me, decent plants this time. But yeah, I recently placed another order with Tropicals Plants, which I think used to be called Equiflora. I placed an order with Gilberto probably like a week ago. And I saw another girl's unboxing. They had a philodendron pink princess, and I was like, wow, I'm kind of interested in philodendron pink princess. I might want to order it. So before I placed the order, I asked him several times about the philodendron pink princess and the Monstera alba, which he did say he had. But after I ordered my plants, then he texted me a picture of the philodendron pink princess. And then he was like, oh, well, it's not too late to add plants to your order. So I would say probably like 5 days ago, because it's been a week since I ordered from him, I said, good morning, Gilberto. I would like to add some more plants to my order. And he never responded back to me, so I was kind of bummed about that. But I definitely know I've been kind of having some issues with some of my other plants. Oh, wow, this is nice. This is a good specimen right here. This is Anthurium magnificum. Yeah, she did a good job on the return. She did a good job. Ecuagenera, I think her name is Carla. Good people. And an update. I know I have a Bessier right here. Let me get her out of the greenhouse. For some reason, I don't know if it was a humidity issue or it's just in shock from being imported and being in the mail, but she's killing off one of her leaves. So, I guess it was sometime last week, I transplanted her, since it's been about a month since I had last imported from them, and I put her in pond, and I put a little bit of sphagnum moss to keep the humidity in. So hopefully she'll kind of bounce back, because I've really wanted a Bessier for a long time. So hopefully, she'll bounce back. And one of my Anthurium regales, I had told you in my last video, somebody that I live with a family member, and I had my greenhouse light on, and I guess he didn't know how to turn the light off or something, so he reached his hand in my greenhouse and knocked her over. And thankfully, she had 2 leaves, but as you can see right here, I tried to, cause the stem snapped, I tried to take a band-aid, I know, a band-aid to, try to save it, but the leaf eventually, it just died off. But I have another one down here from my last order. And another thing that I'm currently dealing with that I just noticed today, I have quite a few. I have elephant ears, I have a hibiscus, I have other plants. I have a big monstera plant. They're on the floor and they're in front of the balcony. And we've had some really warm days here, so I've been keeping my balcony door open. And all of a sudden, I noticed that they had thrips. Yes, they had thrips, and I totally freaked out. I just found this out probably like 3 hours ago. So I have a friend of mine. He's gone out to the Ace Hardware and he's gonna get some neem oil and hopefully some insecticidal soap. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put the plants in the shower. I'm gonna rinse them off really well, and I am going to spray them down because I have some spray. I think it's called some Garden Safe brand spray, and I'm gonna rinse them off, and I'm gonna put some neem oil on them, so hopefully that will stop it. I was going out on the balcony to smoke a cigarette, and I know one of my hibiscus plants, for some reason she's had aphids on and off, and I've had it under control, and I kind of sit her away from the other plants. And I looked on her today that she had these little tiny black um, bugs. And I'm like, oh my God. So the first thing I do is I bring her in the shower, I rinse her off really good, and I spray her with some of that spray, the bug spray. And I'm like, well, let me check my other plants because, like I said, I've been opening the balcony door, and lo and behold, 3 of my elephant ears have it, and I found a few of them on my monstera. So right now I'm really focusing on damage control, but thankfully my greenhouse is on the far side of where the apartment is, so the other plants, my domestic plants, are not in contact with the greenhouse, thank God. But right now I'm just trying to keep it under wraps, and I'm just trying to, cure the plants that I have to make sure it doesn't spread. So I'm gonna have another video hopefully in the next week and a half. But please comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching my channel, and have a very peaceful rest of your day or night. Thanks.